But comrades, I just get some email a while ago, and they're coming from all the way in London. They said they're listening to Labour. Give them a round of applause. I get another one from New York. They said they're listening to and they're supporting Labour up in New York. Give them a round of applause. See how big Labour be? Labour big in St. Kitts. Labour big in New York. Labour big in England. Labour big all over the world. All over the world, Labour big. Labour big. And we're going to show them how big we are on Tuesday. Because Tuesday, as I said before, must be Red Tuesday. And whether you're going to work, put on something red. Put on your red shirt. Put on your red jacket. And if you're boss inside there, play Pam, put on a little red boy in your head. Because they got some playing Pam now. So put a little boy in your head, tell him, I'm still Labour. So if you make noise with you, he's the Labour red. Because Labour must be big wherever you go. Time now to stop, push back, we got to go forward. When you're on the bus and you hear them abusing Labour, abuse them back. When you're on the walk and you hear them abusing Labour, abuse them back. Labour is your government. Defend your government. This is your government. This is our government. So wherever you be and you hear them abusing Labour, abuse them back. That's the message tonight. That's the message tonight. Wherever you go, if you're on the industrial site and you hear them and say, Labour this and Labour that, tell them, that's me government. Shut your mouth. And if you're on the bus and you hear them and say, the Labour government there, me not like them, you know. Tell them, that's me government. Abusing for me government. That's me government. Because this government has been good to the people of this country. Good to Labour. And good to PAM too. Because some PAM people say this is the best they ever enjoyed themselves under this Labour government. Some of them even say they make the most money under this Labour government. That is how good this Labour government is. Full of confidence. Confidence in this Labour government. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. They think that a vote of no confidence could bring down this government, but this government is full of confidence. And a man, it's okay, Joyce, take it easy, Joyce, take it easy. And the man who full of confidence, the man who full of confidence in number 4 is none other than Glenn Ghost Phillip. Welcome to the microphone, Glenn Ghost Phillip.
Let's get ready to rumble! Man gone, man young, in human Zima. I see people dressed in costume, food and drink being consumed. Young people walking up, old people jumping up. Woman with child in hand, chipping behind a costume van.
Comrades, Labour is stronger than ever.
I would like to let some people know, stronger than ever. All the fans up in Toronto, stronger than ever.
Comrades, let's have a conversation tonight. Imagine people out of government trying to run this government. Well, how could that be? You vote for a Labour Party, a party that has been doing good for the people of this country. And people outside of this party trying to dictate what this party should do. Well, how the hell that could happen? They're out of place. They're out of place. This government has been responsible for the development of this country for the last 18 years, and we will continue for the next 5 years. Comrades, Bob Marley had a serious song. He said, "Some will eat and drink with you, and behind they susupan you." And we see it come to pass in this Labour administration.
Vampires who don't like to see you prosper, only like to see you suffer. Under set of vampires.
Comrades, some people are walking around to belittle the name of this country. They are trying to manufacture a crisis. But when you walk in the streets of St. Kitts-Nevis, there is no crisis. Because there was a crisis, Ross University would never invest $67 million in this country. If there was a crisis, the Marriott would not have been doing expansion. If there was a crisis, Christoph Harbour would not be continuing to develop. Comrades, this is serious times. These are serious times, and we have to treat it as serious times. Earlier I said, some will eat and drink with you. But let me tell you something, comrades. I could recall sometime last year, we were in cabinet, we were meeting with the IMF, we were meeting with the Caribbean Development Bank, we were meeting with ECCB, along with the Nevis Island administration, trying to figure out how we can put this country back in terms of the fiscal development. And imagine, one of our colleagues leave that meeting, came out, made a call to Win FM to talk about Dubai. And when we're dealing with development and the betterment of the people of this country, could that be right, comrades? Could that be right? When we're thinking of people, they're thinking about their own selfish and personal gains. Could that be right, comrades? Comrades, these are serious times. These are serious times. And some people are trying to take away your Labour government. And imagine, comrades, they joined the 1967 coup. The 1967 coup of 10th of June, 1967, who tried to overthrow a lawfully elected government. But now they come at a different technique. They come with a different technique now. They say, let's use the pen. Because I heard when I was a little boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. So they come with a new technique. Let me overthrow Labour by using some...
We know what we doing. Can't stop it. We know what we doing.
Comrades, let me say no. This government, your Labour government, is not clearing any ground for no monkey to run on. Because, comrade, when they talk about crisis, when the debt was almost 200% of GDP, nobody wanted the government. Now that the debt has been reduced and are reducing, they say we got a crisis. But how could that be? Now the debt is reducing. How could be there's a crisis in this country? And they're talking about unity government. Let me tell you what's happening. Those type of governments are usually installed in Africa, where you have different tribes. And after a serious war, so that everybody don't still have their tribalism, you come together as one to rescue that particular country. There is no crisis here. Don't let nobody put anything in your mind. There's no crisis in St. Kitts. All what is happening in St. Kitts is development. Development of our people. Improve quality of life for our people. And comrades, you have to carry that message. We can't do it alone. We on this platform cannot do it alone. You have to do it. You have to help us to carry the message. Because, comrade, I could give you examples. In the last 17 years, minimum wage in this country was raised 3 times. In PAM, 15 years, once. Every time we have the discussion about increasing the minimum wage, the friends of those people of PAM, you know what I say? The same people talking about no confidence. We're going to have to fire people because that's what it's saying. We're going to have to fire people because our bottom line is shrinking. Labor is not about bottom line. We're about the quality of life of our people. And so, tonight, comrades, tonight, as of tonight, we take our gloves off because we're in a real fight. We're in a real fight. And tonight starts our war. And tonight also starts our victory. And we have to continue as a party and as a people to defend the government of today. So, comrades, don't be fooled about unity. Don't be fooled because they got a weak party in St. Kitts called PAM, and they're looking allies. But comrades, you know what interested? A couple of weeks ago, I heard my friend Sean was on the radio, and they asked him a simple question. Do you trust those guys who came from Labour? Do you trust the guys from Labour to be a part? It was a simple yes or no answer. You know what he said? Well, unity is not about trust. It's about getting rid of Denzel Douglas. Well, comrades, today I heard Eugene Hamilton on the radio. They asked him a simple question. Who is the leader of Unity Party? Up yet he can't say. He said, wait until the election finish. But I could name the leader of my party, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Llewellyn Douglas. So, comrade, you see the difference. You see the difference. We have nothing to hide. We have nothing to hide. We are not a part of a party in case of something happens. Some people have a party just in case we lose. Let's look refuge to some people else. And they've been fooled. The other Mark Brantley made a comment. It wasn't for you, comrades. It wasn't for us. He simply stated that, we're going to start, we have to have some dialogue and all that in terms of the vote of no confidence. But it wasn't about that. He was flexing his muscle because he too wants to be the leader. And so the next day, you know what happened? The 2 guys who used to be here went to Nevis to say, Lord, we don't make a decision. You can't say them things. But Mark said, well, negotiate because they want to be the leader. Because what is happening? In St. Kitts, there's some people saying, Tim Harris is going to be the leader. But how can a Labour man? He says he's a Labour man. We have a Labour government. Well, how can a Labour man lead any unity party? Lord, how could that be? So, comrades, you have to be vigilant. You have to go out in the alleys and byways and tell the people it's a trick. It's a pie in the sky government. Because no party who cannot campaign on their own is no party. Because what is happening, PAM will never campaign as a unity party. They're waiting until something happens to say, okay, let's have a coalition. But we know who our party is. And we know who our supporters are. And we are going to win this election, hands down. Good night. God bless you.
We're ready for the road. Going by the breath, man, they break in a sweat. Hear them. Cause they can't figure out how to keep this king out of here. Breaking a sweat, hear them, cause they can't figure out how to keep this king out of here. I set high standards, explore new horizons, and I know hard work always pays off. Plus my music sexy, and my lyrics hefty. Very that kind of mix, who need funny tricks.
Comrades of Labour, we hear the man from number 4. We hear the man from number 4. Who here from number 4? Show your hand. Number 4 solid. Number 4 solid. Yeah, you're from all over. I know you're from all over. You're from number 7. You're from number 6. You're from number 5. You're from number 4. You're from number 2. You're from number 1. Labour.